y'all. So we're about to make a meal out of something simple. So they had the Latitude smoked roasted Atlantic salmon on sale. I paid $2.51 for each piece. This was already done. So of course y'all know I like to wash my food. I already rinsed it. And then I took the skin off the back of it. Here's the skin here. The skin may hold a lot of flavor. Somebody might like to eat that, but I do not. So we're gonna take that salmon, knowing that it's already cooked, we're still gonna season it up just a little bit. So I have a pan. I've already put a little bit of oil on it. Make sure that the oil is evenly dispensed throughout the pan. Put a little lemon butter on it. Take my piece of smoked salmon, put it right on top, sprinkle it down. With the lemon butter garlic. And into the oven it goes. Into the oven it goes. The oven is already preheated. We're gonna turn on the light so we can see what's going on. Take that single piece of salmon, put it in the middle of the stove. Now over here, we have some chopped up spinach. We got some red and gold peppers, and we have some onions. We got our skillet on the stove. We're gonna heat that skillet up to about medium heat. And while we're waiting for it, we're gonna sprinkle a little oil in the pan. You use whatever oil you choose. I am using grapeseed oil. That should be enough. And when the pan gets hot, we're gonna throw all these vegetables into this hot pan. But while we're waiting on that, we're gonna go ahead and season it. Season with caramelized onion butter. And we're gonna season with some Parmesan, garlic Parmesan. And a little tab of smokiness. This is an all-purpose seasoning. This is light sweet, light smoky. Now that's all the seasonings we're going to use on that. Our pan is hot. We're going to put all these in here. All right, everybody's in the party. And we're gonna let this cook up. Saute it a bit. We're gonna let this cook together for about 5 minutes, I would say. All right, for this step, you're gonna need a cookie sheet. And I would suggest using your hand to make sure that you evenly dispense oil on the cookie sheet. Then you want to separate your eggs. I put my yolks in a bowl and separated them with one on each side. And I have my egg whites here. And next, you're gonna need a cake mixer. You're gonna whip it as if you're making meringue. So basically whip it until it kind of looks like whipped cream. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about in just a second. Let me go get my cake mixer. All right, I got my cake mixer. I'm gonna whip this. And it's on medium right now. And this comes to its peak. Now I'm gonna take some of my spinach, onion, and pepper mix and put it right in. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to blend again. And then I'm going to transfer this. Make sure I make 4 piles onto this cookie sheet. All right, so then you take the yolk and put it in the center of each egg white fluff that you've made. And we're gonna put this in the oven for about 7 to 8 minutes. A piece of salmon can come on out of the oven while the egg fluffs are cooking. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Now, close the oven up on the eggs. I see one of them started to separate, but that's okay. Now we have split the salmon. That one piece of smoked salmon, we have split it into 4 pieces. We're gonna take a little bit of our spinach mixture that we cooked earlier and put it right atop of the salmon. Doesn't that look delicious? Just like it is all by itself. Don't need nothing else to impress it. So to get double duty out of this, if you were having a little bit of company over for cocktails or whatever, this will be a nice appetizer. And also a way to scratch out your salmon if you have a bunch of people that like salmon. Cook the salmon, make the spinach mix that I just showed you, and cut the salmon up into small pieces and pile the spinach on top. You can put this on a cracker or just put it on a plate by itself and let people pick it up, and it makes a great appetizer. See, you can pick it up just like this, just like that. You pop that on in your mouth and nom, nom, nom. Okay. All right, so our egg whites and our yolks are ready. It's been about 7 minutes. Doesn't that look gorgeous? And as you can see, the yolk is still runny in the middle. We got 2 of them that married each other, but that's okay. We're gonna separate them just fine. Now let's transfer this to the plate and show how it should be served. All right, and here it is all plated up. So now we're gonna drizzle a little bit of okay, don't rush pile this, pour it slowly. This is sweet chili sauce. Drizzle that right on top. Serving it up. Serving it up, babe.
Light of their talk. We set a time to meet the next day so I could sign a form for using the letters. I ended the call feeling a bit stunned but determined. If everything went well, people would see Claire and Zach for who they really were. No punishments for them, but then again, not all consequences are visible. I looked down at my clothes and frowned. They weren't quite right for meeting someone at a cafe. I got out of my truck and brushed off my jeans and t-shirt to remove the sawdust. I used a rag to clean my work boots. It wasn't perfect, but it would have to do.
Thank you.
I had to work and I didn't have time to change. When I walked into the trendy coffee shop Daily Joe,
For more content like this, please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to click the notification bell. You can also find us over on TikTok at simmons.sauce.